Brothers and sisters traveling this evening. I know it's late. I just had to get on board because I was just feeling some kind of way these last few days because those internet masons and Eastern Stars, they sounded really, they trying to trip me out. I was saying that one brother made it clear, or was it a sister? I can't remember, but like the sister was saying point blank on the brother, stop making fake pages to put out bull crap, okay? The discussion was being brought out about legitimacy and regularity amongst Prince Hall affiliations to Prince Hall origins. Now, they saying that the National Compact is still active. But a lot of Prince Hall Grand Lodges were a part of the National Compact, and those same lodges that joined the National Compact broke away. Thus, the problem lies that when Prince Hall affiliations left, there was a organization formed, the Prince Hall Origins, PHO. Now, my sisters, my brothers, when I became a Prince Hall Mason, I almost became an international Mason due to the fact because I knew somebody that was international and he almost got me in, but I couldn't find him because I even completed the petition, but it was never, I don't know. Now, secondly, I became Prince Hall, of course, and I'm natural now. I didn't know the difference between Prince Hall International. Then I found out about Modern Free and International through, I was just doing some searching. I happened to see all these particular black Grand Lodges that were international, Modern Free, Prince Hall, Scottish Rite, and the likes. Now, the question remains with the PHO and PHA. Everybody's saying that they saying that PHA is not regular. PHA saying PHO is not regular. They're not recognized by the United Grand Lodge of England. Prince Hall affiliation is. So now, here is the problem that I have with this. Because, see, I feel, bottom line, I'm going to say this real fast first. We are traveling, okay? I am Prince Hall. I see PHA. I see PHO. I see international. I see modern free. I even see the guys of European descent as brothers. Okay, you see, we gotta come off this bull crap about who's regular, who's not, who's recognized, who's not. Man, see, like I said in Facebook, you see, I had to come across some dude was a total idiot. Okay, I mean, like, see, the the discussion was regularity and recognizable, recognition. He talking about the rules. Rules is a whole nother situation that we're talking about. Because see, as Masons, I'm sure we follow the same rules. We follow the same rituals because of copyright laws and jurisdictional boundaries. There are different words added, taken away from, make them more unique than different. This make us different. You know what I'm saying? Because some Prince Hall Grand Lodges have the same book word for word. Some Prince Hall Grand Lodges have different words. Okay, there's not. Peace to all that. Now, for me, I understand one thing. I gotta recite one thing from my boy, Big Mike Williams. Had he lived, he would have been a past master by now. He died during COVID as a worshipful master of his lodge. He was an international. He was a brother. He was a brother's brother. He was a Mason's Masons. All natural ingredients. No preservatives, no additives. He was straight Mason. He was a Mason's Mason. He once stated to me, excuse me, trying to say though. He said to me that if Prince Hall Masons and the International Masons will come together Be ye all of one mind, as my brother Dwayne Walker once said before he just transitioned this past few days ago. Rest in peace, my brother. Travel light to that, to that cover and to that country not discovered. No, uh, how that saying go? You know how that saying go. Travel light, my brother, to that undiscovered country, whose born no traveler returns. Okay, may he find that peace of everlasting love and joy with the ancestors above in that celestial lodge in the sky. Now, like he said, be ye all of one mind. If the Prince Hall Order and the International Order could have came together on just one accord, under the same umbrella, not to say who's better or argue this, if we came together and formed a unified base for the community at large, as he said, the power structure would have to come through us to reach our community as African American people in Buffalo. Now, if we can come together, be ye all of one mind. If we all could come together, international Prince Hall organization, or Prince Hall origin, whatever how you say it, Prince Hall origin, modern free, and the other Masonic African American Prince Hall Grand Lodges. I'm not sure how many they are. They got one Grand Lodge out in New York State. I think they call it the Brotherhood. They're African American Grand Lodge situation. I'm not sure. I heard about it some years ago. I just never had a chance to look that up. If it is, if you hear this, if y'all see somebody there, please hit me up. While you're in the process, like and subscribe, my brother. It don't cost you nothing but to push that button, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe. Help a brother transition his page to like, you know what I'm saying? Show me some love, hit that like button. And just say he's showing a brother love, because see, that's one thing I noticed. See, there is no brotherly love in the order anymore. Because see, for us, I mean, like, how is it that we are talking so much nonsense in social media? You know what I'm saying? I had to go off, I had to tell some young brother, like, look, man, I'm done. I reached my pinnacle in here. I showed a book. I mean, he commented on the things that I copied and saved off the book. Okay. I took a picture of the book, and I took a picture of a particular page out of the chapter 4. And here it is right here. Just a minute. Just 1 minute. This book right here. I suggest everybody, especially if you Prince Hall, read this book. If you're a brother, read this book, period. You ain't got to be Prince Hall. I recommend that every brother that's a Mason read this book, okay? Now, it talks about the National Compact. It talks about the dissolving of the National Compact. And it talks about the lodges that broke away from the National Compact. Now, they was talking about Boyer Grand Lodge never existed. Boyer Lodge is the oldest, is one of the oldest lodges in New York State. I think it's the oldest lodge in the state of New York, of the most forceful Prince Hall Grand Lodge of New York. So I don't know where people are getting some of the information from. I'm like, first, if you read, make sure what you're reading is truthful, is on point. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why do we sit here and argue over pettiness now? Like I told this one international brother one day after we was walking in the Juneteenth parade, we was walking back to our cars, and he had a problem that he wouldn't respect me as a Prince Hall Mason. And he said he know all this other stuff. And also reminds me, I was talking to the brother Tony Muhammad up there in California from John G. Jones Grand Lodge of California. And he had a brother from the John G. Jones, I'm assuming John G. Grand Lodge of New York State. Like him, he said he didn't have no respect for Prince Hall. He said he would never shake my hand. He kept saying, "Y'all niggas this, y'all niggas that, y'all niggas this, niggas all this other N-word stuff." Okay, so now when an opportunity came for me to speak, I had to let him really have it because see, like I told him with Big Mike Williams. See, I told him about Big Mike Williams, and I told him about my cousin Charles, who's also a Prince Hall Mason. We know that we couldn't work together in a formal capacity. We understood that. We worked with it. We know we could only work in an informal capacity, and we did just fine doing informal things together. The three of us. Now, I was explaining to his widow about an incident when I was talking to this one young lady named Miss Carol. She runs a community center out there in the city, like in Langfield, the housing authority out there, in one of our housing authorities on the east side of Buffalo. And her and Mike got a situation, and that Mike got upset, and he said, "Let's go." And she was surprised how my cousin and myself fell in line and marched out the office and walked out the building and was gone. And that happened on two occasions. So then one day I was explaining to Miss Carol that at that time, Mike Williams, at that time, was the senior warden of his lodge. And I said, but now see, she didn't understand the fact that Charles and I, my cousin, and Big Mike were from two different jurisdictions. Okay, so now she understood that I said he was second in command of his lodge. He's like the vice president. So when he said, let's go, and he's second in command, we follow suit. So I told his wife, I said, even though he had no jurisdictional boundary on us, we love this man. Okay. So when he said, let's go, we left. Single file, hut 2, 3, 4, one of your two. That's how it was. When the second time happened, it was at a birthday party, a little kid's birthday party. The families that was there, they looked and they was in awe of the order and the discipline, the respect that we had for Big Mike. Again, they knew we were Masons, but they did not know that we were different jurisdictions. And they were just amazed to see Mike say, let's go. And we just walked right out, single file line, with no hesitation. Okay? Now, again, my belief is we are all brothers. Now, me personally, I could put on Facebook because somebody did state about where did Masonry come from. And I briefly brought it up a little bit saying Kemet, the ancient Egyptian mystery systems, and it was taken, stolen, and it was whitewashed. Now it's Europeanized. So therefore, like I said, we gotta get a piece of paper to be recognized by everybody else in England and the European Grand Lodges, all that. But yet here we are. We are sitting here as black men and black women, simply talking about, well, you ain't recognizable. You're not legit. You're not this. You're not that. We're stupid. That's what it is. Be bottom line. Cause see, why in 2025 we're gonna sit there and discuss recognition by a bunch of old white dudes with wigs and on the funny wigs and everything, already addressing their grand lodges, saying that who can be recognized and who is not recognizable. Okay, now if that's what the case to be recognized, all right, brothers and sisters, let's all come together. Let's petition England and say, yo, look, bring them on board so we can have our family together. I really do believe we should be one. I'm Prince Hall. If you're international, or if you're modern free, or if whatever Grand Lodge you are from and you're African American, we should be able to recognize one another, meet and greet on the level in our lodges, in our jurisdictions. Because again, look at what we're going through right now. If you voted for Trump, okay, shame on you if you're black. Because I know we got a couple of dudes up here that's African American. They talking on the smack about their homeboy with the orange hair, and they got the who got the hood and the coloran somewhere in that White House. But now my thing is, if you voted for the other party, okay, we need to come together. Prince Hall, International, Modern Free, John G. Jones, that brotherhood organization I told you about. I'm not sure what his name is. Whatever black organization you belong to, that's Mason. We all need to come together. We're not in pieces, so stop doing this, y'all. This is togetherness. We're not in pieces. Together as Masons, Prince Hall International, PHO, all that. We need to be together. Because right now, we not in pieces. Do you know what this mean, man? This means that war that was over with the I forgot the war right now. I'm sorry. Don't turn to my head. Don't turn to my heart. Turn to my head because I forgot. Okay. But see, when those white soldiers won, they do a this for victory. This don't mean peace. See, the people of Akabebulon always shouted out togetherness and said we can come together. See, if you listen to this, if you listen to this, please, brothers and sisters, I don't want to down or I'm not trying to bash nobody's Grand Lodge. I respect your Grand Lodge because, like I said, with the brother out from the international, he was just downright rude to me because, like I found out, he couldn't get in Prince Hall. Like most of the brothers that's on that chat, like they started about Eastern Stars. That's the funny part about it. It's probably a man that started that we're saying because that's all that was answering was it was a couple. It was a lot of men, but there was no women. There was an Eastern Star page saying that you've been lied to on Facebook. Now this is the funny part. He, the brother I'm talking about in Buffalo, is a Grand Lodge officer now. I found it from a Grand Lodge officer of his organization. He was saying because he cool with me. I see him all the time. We trip out and everything. La la la. I call him four letter. He laughs. All the good stuff. I call him four. He'd be like, "Yo, what's up, three? What up?" All that. That's how we have fun with this. But now the thing is, I find out why he was so resentful toward me. He couldn't get in Prince Hall. I don't know why. The lodge you went to screwed you, not me. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Cause we had an incident going. Cause but no, I'm not gonna bring it up. I'll leave that alone. But anyway, but see, like now, that was a question brought up in that chat group. People that were talking were probably couldn't get in Prince off for whatever reason. But now, if you wasn't rejected from Prince Hall, if you didn't get that black ball, and you went now, if you went to the other Grand Lodge, not knowing the big difference, that's okay. You joined a good organization. Hope y'all doing right by your lodge, and I hope your lodge is doing right by the community. But now, all I'm saying is, my brothers and sisters, I'm not trying to bash nobody's Grand Lodge. All I want to do is say, brothers, talk to your Grand Lodges. Find out what we can do so we can get recognized. Because, see, I feel so bad that the year I came in, back in '02, okay, 23 years ago, '02, that year, the Grand Lodge in New York State recognized the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge of New York. They held their Grand Lodge session in May. So when Grand Lodge session for us was held in June, they came to our Grand Lodge and told them that we of the most worshipful lodge of New York recognize you, most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge of New York, as brothers. So we voted to be recognized to recognize them, and so therefore the recognition is made now. I just feel bad when I read all that. I forgot which state from that was a Grand Lodge of whatever state it was recognized the first Prince Hall Grand Lodge in that state. Now it felt like dominoes that a lot of the Grand Lodges of the country of the United States recognizing Prince Hall Masons now. What can we do, brothers? What can we do, my sisters? to get us to be able to recognize one another and be normal. I don't know. This part I don't get. Why? Like I said in the Facebook thing, why do we self segregate each other? Because I'm Prince Hall. Like it really bothered me to this day. It bothered me for a long time that this dude said, I won't shake none of you niggas' hands. So I just came out after when I finished letting him rant and rave and everything. When my time came to speak, I said, see, you more nigga than I am because see, you said you won't shake my hand because I'm Prince Hall and you don't know me. I don't care if you PHO. I don't care if you international. I don't care if you MF and they're free and something Masons. Modern free. I will shake your hand. I will give you the grip because we went the same course in our travels. We may be from different jurisdictions, but we still traveling to that one particular place. It's like Snoop Dogg do it all the time, right? East. Brothers and sisters, come on. Be all of one mind. Let's come together. And let's stop this foolishness, the buffoonery. Where is the brotherly love? Where is the sisterly love? Where is the love of the craft, the order? Okay? Bring love and respect back to this order. Let us love one another. Okay? That's what we taught. Ain't that what it says? Love one another. Let the world see how Masons love one another. And for the sisters, brother, I'm a member of Shadow chapter number 84. We are a new up and coming chapter. It's a beautiful chapter. Let's keep it beautiful, y'all. If you see me, if y'all see me anywhere in the world, come up to me, shake my hand, and say, "What's up, my brother?" Because we are brothers. Sister Shebas, come up to Brother Solomon. Come and holler at Brother Solomon. You know what I'm saying? We are our brothers and sisters. Let's stop this bullshit, okay? Let's go to the Grand Lodges. Let's try to figure a way where we can become one and stop arguing, all right? If brothers Prince Hall, I plead with you. Let us reach out to our brothers. PHO. Let us stop this feud, okay? We are not the Hatfields and the McCoys, okay? We're not the Rebel South and the Union and the Yankee Army, okay? Let us stop this crap, you know what I'm saying? Let us be all of one mind, okay? Let's come together and let's try to bring harmony back to our order, man. Let us, okay, if we can't work together informal, let's still work together. If we can't work together formal, then let's work informal. We can do that. Or are we gonna hold that against us because I'm Prince Hall and you PHO, whatever, yet you won't sit down and break bread with me? Come on, let's stop this. Now, on that note, please, brothers and sisters, like and subscribe my page. Leave a comment. Let's talk. Because next time I come on this page, next time I come on my channel, I'm gonna do it live and I want to talk. Let's chop it up, okay? If you're interested in that, hit the like button, share, and leave a comment, all right? And let me know how y'all feeling, what y'all temperature is. And let's talk about the order. Let's talk square biz, y'all. Peace.